All right, and this is the bonus series. It is going to be so relevant and it's so juicy, and it really is all about you guys and what you're estimating and budgeting. So my question with Kristine, we were just chatting about it, and is I want to make $40 an hour. But when I actually go calculate this, after I've applied all of the expenses and operating expenses, I actually am making a lot less. So on this episode, there's a freebie just for you guys, Skilled Doers on JobJar, that Kristine and I have developed that is going to be helping you quote and make sure that you're actually covering. As you can see here at the bottom, there's a lot of notes here just for you. So my question to Kristine is, tell me about how do I come up with a bid that is going to be covering my expenses?
Exactly. Okay, so let's start with like the easy part. So when you've been on a job, you already know that you're going to spend money on materials. You're going to spend money on JobJar commissions. You know that, but you probably don't budget for it, right? So those two, plus you are also should estimate how much time you're going to spend on the project. And when I say like estimate, you have to be honest with yourself. If you think it's gonna take 2 hours, put in 3 hours. Okay?
Just allow for a little bit of a buffer.
So let's say you want to get paid $40 an hour, so you would take $40 times 3 hours. That will be included in your bid, right?
Yeah, and I know that it can get, $40 an hour more on a budget actually makes a huge difference. A difference when you're bidding for a job, but even buffing a little bit,
just like 30%.
30%.
Yeah, 30%. So that's the easy part, right? Because those are the things that you know. But we do want to bring to your attention that there are other expenses of running a business that are necessary. They're hidden, but this is what's called operating expenses. So in order to operate a business, you have to pay for certain expenses that aren't actually directly related to a job. So these operating expenses should technically be allocated to a project in order for you to give a bigger, the best possible quote that takes into account every single expense for your business.
I'll give you an example. So in my general contracting, I was so happy because I said, our profit is 40%. And I sat with a business coach just like I'm doing right now with Kristine, and she said, no, wait a minute. You're actually saying, okay, great, you're doing this, fantastic. You're doing your cost of materials, your labor, importing, whatever, all of these fees that are associated to that one. But what about the light that is on your showroom? The music that you're paying a monthly fee for the showroom, your phones, membership fees, all of these things that I couldn't really allocate to a specific job. Let's find a way where you can allocate some of your operation expenses into a job. That's in that bonus sheet as well.
On a very high level, let's say all of those things you mentioned, like your phone, the music, the light bulbs, all those things, let's say that costs you $1,200 a year, right? Now, historically, in one full year, I actually do 100 jobs, right? So you would take the $1,200, divide by 100, it gets you to $12. So that magical $12 is what you will now allocate and tack on to the project bid. Right? That way, your project bid doesn't just take into account your hours, materials, it also takes into account the operating expenses.
That's awesome. So anyway, in practicality, if you're bidding for a job that is $100, for example, because it's 2 hours and a half plus, and you calculated this in our sheet, you're going to see like an extra line that says their operations, or we're going to name
operating
it something.
Expense allocation.
Exact allocation. And that's where you have to have seen your financial statements and kind of really create that awareness of your business and
historically,
the previous year. To do that, a lot of us hate doing accounting, so that's why I've partnered up with Kristine, because I love what she's doing, and it's workshop for like people like you and me, small businesses that don't have the time and the energy and they want to actually do any accounting, but it's important because we all want to be successful.
So my signature workshop is called Bookkeeping Bootcamp. So essentially, we spend some time learning about bookkeeping, tax, and accounting basics. And what I mean by that is, like, I'm going to teach you how to read and understand the language of your numbers so that you can make better decisions.
Yeah.
And then the last part of the workshop is a working session. So it's a workshop where you actually work. You actually work on your business with an expert by your side so you don't get stuck.
That's
so
fabulous.
how many times have you started doing your bookkeeping or your accounting or anything financial related and you're just like, I don't know where to begin, or I don't know the answer
I'm
to
stuck.
this. You're stuck. So
Yeah.
you eventually give up,
Yeah.
right? And then giving up means procrastinating, and then here we are. So
Exactly.
the workshop will really help you kind of just get all those like get you unstuck moments.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna get through those, work through those, so that you can go home and feel a little bit more confident about all the knowledge that you just got.
Yeah.
You just got.
And I know what you guys are thinking, like this is better to just do that and just drive, right? Because it's easier. I don't want to face any of my actual past maybe mistakes or learning opportunities. But really Kristine is so awesome. She can support you into actual understanding what you have right there from a small business point of view. So nothing here is going to be dumb questions or anything like
Nope.
that. She's awesome. So I really suggest that you take this freebie that we've developed for you, start using it for your quotes from here on, and now you can see what you actually budgeted, what is actually happened, and what the variance is. Is it plus? Is it minus? Is it, square?
Yeah.
Perfect, fantastic. But don't miss the opportunity to actually sit down with somebody that can walk you through your books and what you need right now to get a handle of your business. So thanks so much. This is the last episode of our series. This is the juicy one, and I hope that it actually has impacted your business in a positive way.
Thank you guys.